Heart's beating. Getting ready for it.
Heartbeat.
Yeah.
Not mask. Yeah.
So
I have significantly less hair. Oh, okay. So game 1 of 8Bitman versus Child. Diddy Kong, obviously. Diddy Kong actually, or 8Bitman's Diddy Kong specifically beat Saj this last weekend and come to Pop 2. So he's feeling pretty confident in the matchup, but let's see the difference in style, how it's going to affect it.
now, about Diddy and Bayonetta, the matchup itself, I don't know this matchup particularly well, so what do you think about these two in particular? Because I think that Diddy would dominate for most of it, and then occasional Bayonetta Kong.
Yeah, so essentially the way it works, people are like, back and forth on it. I personally think Diddy wins just because he's so safe, and like Bayonetta has to get a lot in order to get a kill on Diddy Kong because like the combos shouldn't really be killing, right? Yeah. And so you need like a witch time or like a random back air, but Diddy Kong's neutral is so difficult to like catch him messing up if you just play correctly, in my opinion. And 8Bitman right now is playing very correctly. Got hit. That's the one hit, and it dealt him what, like 15%?
Yeah, and then I don't want to say that Bayonetta has to go out of her way to start combos, but it's definitely not some no-committal thing. She really has to try to get in there, and with Diddy Kong, that's a hard commitment in any case.
Because Banana is a punish, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of which, only at 34% to the 138 up air, not quite going to take it off the top there.
One thing you do have to keep in mind about this... Oh, whoa, that was beautiful by 8Bitman. One thing you do have to keep in mind is that if the banana is on the floor, Bayonetta can go on top of it and witch time, and it will witch time Diddy.
Really?
Yeah. So that's kind of silly, but at the same time, okay, so good SDI by 8Bitman, avoiding the up air, even though he did get hit all the way up there. That was kind of scary because he was SDIing up, and that might have been auto-link, but it wasn't for him, and so he's going to maintain that stock. He's going to need quite a few more hits before he's at death percent, even from witch time.
And then 8Bitman doing a good job of staying out of those combo starts and getting out of the combos when they start. Bayo just not able to, get the combo she needs. She's not getting the 50%. She's getting 20, 30% of the time.
Not even. That was 15.
Yep.
And that's going to be another punish. Like, Diddy Kong is doing more damage than Bayonetta, and that's a problem because Diddy Kong's a fairly low damage character.
Oh, yeah. And then it's so much less committal, too. Oh, he throws a banana. Oh, I didn't get it. I guess we'll get a new one. I mean, there's more commitment to it than that. Oh, gets the witch time.
Oh, but he got a roll! Oh, but
still gets the stock.
I like the attempt, but, I mean, Child obviously being very well. 2 witch times consecutively, but only 17% off of it. Oh, and a barrel explosion.
Let him know he's got to stop the clock to take this guy off. Oh,
but but for 8Bitman, the clock is still ticking. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. So
55% to 87. He's brought it back pretty far.
Yeah, 2 witch times, man. That'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why, like, Bayonetta's one of those characters that, like, even in losing matchups, quote unquote, like, it's still doable because she can just you off the top or just like witch time or
get
whatever
you off
the hell.
Top,
like
witch time. She's got combo potential for days. You can DI out of them, but if you don't DI out of them, you're eating say 60% damage, like in the really worst case scenario.
Probably like 35. Or without witch time, probably like 35 or 40. Yeah. Unless you get like the super pink fresh like A button combos at 0, but like that's super unrealistic for most Bayos. So.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So yeah, 30-40% off of a combo, and then the landing's kind of unsafe, but
So this is the scary part because I think both players are death percent, especially now that he got hit by a few more moves. So witch time will be death for 8Bitman, and as well as banana will be death for Child. So it's a little, and so is down tilt. So it's kind of scary. Oh, falling out of the last hit. Dude, 8Bitman's SDI has been, like, amazing. Oh, still invulnerable. 8Bitman tried to press a button. You are invulnerable for a while after you get a witch time. So, yeah. Yep. And, again, it's kind of like, remember, like, pre-patch Meta Knight? How, like, that's going to be game 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice by 8Bitman getting the very, very end of that banana. But so you remember, also, shout out to Child's shirt. It is actually amazing. It is, like, there's batteries in it, so it's actually flashing. That's not the lighting.
Oh, it looked like it was, like, foil or something. Yeah. That's cool.
So yeah, it's flashing. Like, it's actually flashing. It's not the lighting. So.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it's actually dope. But one thing to keep in mind about... So it's like, Bayonetta is like pre-patch Meta Knight, where, like, he has losing matchups, but he's going to dash attack you at 25 and kill you. So, like, losing matchups were still easily winnable. And the same thing with Bayonetta. Bayonetta doesn't really have any, like, hard counters, quote-unquote. But, I mean, welcome to top tiers in most fighting games, so...
Yeah. Yep. So, switching off of the John skin, I've noticed going straight Bayonetta here.
And he didn't ban Lilat. I guess he banned Duck Hunt. Because, I mean, both stages are absolutely amazing. I think the stage is a little better for Bayonetta, personally. So.
And, you see, 8Bitman starting out strong once again, but Child pulled that back hard. Like, it was gradual, but it was hard. He took it from very far behind to just push it all the way back. Yeah.
Air dodge read? Okay, I thought I was going to air dodge read, go for down air, get an early lead. But doesn't do it, but still has a 40% lead.
Yep.
And again, the thing about this is Child can literally just go back to the other side of the stage and start shooting bullets. There is no incentive for him to approach, like, at all.
Because of the tilt.
Yeah, because he has 5 minutes to get this lead back.
Well, 8-Bitman following up with Peanut Pop Gun, putting in the effort, not quite reaching across the stage. There it is. Get him, Diddy. Get him with your peanuts.
That sounded very close.
I know.
Anyway, so gets an up tilt, gets a decent amount of damage. Not going to be the whole lead, obviously. Gets the downer, though, because 8-Bitman did get a little aggressive to try to punish the lag. I'm kind of mad. I'm kind of upset that the barrels didn't hit him.
Yeah. What did happen? I thought they exploded right next to him.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's a witch time. And now to 91 to 63. Still fairly close. And are we saying Bayo combos off the top? Not quite.
That SDI was actually insane. And, like, I'm very rarely impressed by SDI besides, like, that Ike player. But, like, that was crazy. That was insane SDI. And, again, bullets. More bullets. Forcing Diddy Kong to approach. Diddy Kong isn't actually that good at approaching, like relative to the top tiers, obviously.
Yeah.
But
he's got the neutral game, but he doesn't have the approaches. And
footstool's in. That's gonna be stock. Got him out of the double jump.
Oh my goodness. How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do this to a man in space? How are you gonna put a monkey in a first-person shooter, just shoot him off into space like this?
The crazy thing about this is, like, if you notice, if Child ever like is standing still on a platform, her like cape is still moving and like her hair is moving, even though they're in space. Yeah.
How is this like this? This is unplayable.
Oh, came out of the start of Witch Time.
Unplayable.
And just gonna camp the platforms, do the Child thing.
Child's in no rush. 8-Bitman's being
beautiful.
patient, looking for an M-bitting.
That could have been a punish, but it would have been kind of difficult.
Oh,
gets it there. That's going to be the first stock. 17%. But I mean, 8-Bitman was winning pretty much the whole game, and then suddenly Child just like stole it, forced 8-Bitman to approach, and then killed him for it. Ooh, gonna hit the ledge jump. Oh, the read.
He was looking for it. He almost got it too. He still got the hit. 49% to 14. I don't know. I can see this coming down to the wire again. Definitely. It's back and forth. Even with Child camping out with bullets and everything, 8-Bitman can get in just enough to, even out the percentage lead close enough.
Yeah.
Stall the bullets over there.
Uh-oh, so this might be a punish for 8-Bitman. Yes, it is. Didn't run into a witch time or
52
something.
52 to 63, 70. He'll close it. 8-Bitman will close the gap, and then she'll open it again a little bit, and then repeat until the end of the game.
It's like a broken can opener, essentially. It's like you just have to like slowly but surely open it, but then like you get like some cuts on your fingers, and it's just like, ow, this really hurts. So you don't really want to do it again, but you're just like, man, I really want these SpaghettiOs.
No, yeah, and then you've cut it so many times around that you've got like little tiny lines, and it's like, I can't eat SpaghettiOs with this. I might like stab myself in the tongue or something.
Exactly. So 8-Bitman trying to open this can of SpaghettiOs. That is Child's Bayonetta.
Oh, yeah.
And he's doing a decent job of it. I mean, that's still a 20% lead. Oh, okay, so the witch time wasn't quite close enough. I don't understand why sometimes witch time goes from, like, extremely far and then sometimes it doesn't. I feel like when it's stale, it, like, has less range, even though I'm pretty sure that's not true, but, like, I feel like it is, you know?
Maybe. The idea that witch time has range is super weird. Right.
So Witch Time not in commission right now because he did get he got baited once and then he got hit out of it once, and so it is not going to probably kill, and especially there.
Yeah. Now, what is the refresh cooldown? Because I've heard from multiple sources about different numbers.
It's like 30 seconds or something before it's useful again.
Okay, because I heard before that it was like every 3 seconds it goes back down a step as to where it was.
No, it's like every like 3 seconds it goes down by like. There's like 0.2 more seconds of stun or something like that.
Okay,
yeah, it's not a lot. And actually, 8-Bitman, while we were talking about SpaghettiOs and stuff, he gets the lead back, 13%. So this game changed really quickly.
Well, 8-Bitman, you've got the opportunity. You're both at kill percents here. So now the question is,
I mean, but actually, I don't like this camping though because the witch time is going to be refreshing. And look at that damage.
The question is that does he eat that can of SpaghettiOs with the possibility of metal shavings in there? Do you take the chance to a trip to the doctor's office just to eat some tomatoey goodness? Let's find out.
Obviously with the meatballs because the sliced strengths were worse.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hashtag eat some opinions. So it looks like Child's just completely content to time him out. Like both players look super content to try to time out. Beautiful banana throw up, limiting his options, but not going to get anything. More bullets, and now Child has the lead. That did so much percent.
Yep.
Can we talk about that? This is
and then
so
it's
scary,
45 seconds left on the match, too.
No, why would he witch time there? Oh! And he even went into the bad side of the... No, why is he landing on the floor, Child? I think Child threw that game away. He should have just camped the platforms, man.
Oh, my gosh.
But 8-Bitman advances to Winners Finals 2-0 over Child. I feel like Child threw that game away.